Alright, so this is going to be a very difficult video for me to make. I debated on even talking about this or not, but it's something that happened and it'll be with me and my friends for the rest of our lives. We celebrated Thanksgiving with our families and then we went shopping. We were going to do Black Friday shopping at the mall. We had actually all gotten the same shirts. They were pink and they said something like, you know, the only rule on Black Friday is there are no rules, and it was just, you know, cute, and it was gonna be a fun girls' day, or ended up being night out. We ended up going on Thanksgiving night because we had all finished with our families, you know, doing typical Thanksgiving things, and I drove with one of my friends. She drove, and we parked between JCPenney and Belk at the Galleria in Hoover or Birmingham. And sorry, we got there before our other best friend and her daughter, and we went into Belk, and you know, we looked at some things and bought a couple things, and then we were upstairs and we were walking over to JCPenney, and we did go through there, and we found some stuff at JCPenney's, and then we were down on the first floor, very close to where the entrance into the mall is in JCPenney, you know, how the stores are. And we were maybe about 20 feet from that entrance, and we heard gunshots. And at first, you know, after the first gunshot, I'm thinking, you know, it might be, you know, a big display or something had fallen. But then immediately after, you heard the second gunshot and you realize, you know, someone's shooting. And it kind of seemed like time maybe froze, and everybody just started running and screaming. And if you can imagine how busy Black Friday is, or Thanksgiving Day, well, night shopping is, and how many people are in a store and at the mall, especially a big mall like the Galleria, and if you can just imagine the fear everybody had just trying to get out alive. That's what we went through. After, you know, we started running, after we heard the first two shots, we heard more. I don't know how many shots that we heard, but it was a lot. And it was maybe 3 or 5 seconds after the first two. People were pushing each other, just trying to get out. My friend fell down in the aisle, and I stopped to help pick her up. Thankfully, I was behind everyone. When we got outside, it was still scary because we don't know if there's another shooter. We just knew it was really close to where we were. We had no idea because, you know, we had just left the building and we were, you know, we heard the gunshots still. So I was still with one of my friends, and we just were running in between the cars and trying to duck down, because you don't know in that situation if there's more than one gunman. You don't know if there's someone outside shooting, which was a big possibility. I mean, who knows what's going on at this point. My friend with her daughter got separated with her other friend, and I'm not saying names right now, but you guys know who you are, and I love you, all of you. Thankfully, they were together. Eventually we, you know, got to the back of the parking lot, and we all met up again, and we just got out of there as fast as we could. But it was a very traumatic experience, and we didn't even see the action. You know, supposedly there was a altercation that had taken place, or an argument, and an 18-year-old boy was shot and a 12-year-old girl. And the police coming up on the scene as it was happening, they shot the wrong person. That, as far as I know, there's still an investigation going on, and you know, obviously we're not going to know everything that happened with that. So that means that the gunman who originally started this whole thing, he probably ran out right behind us. Well, I don't know about right behind us, but he probably ran out the same exit. If you've ever been in an active shooter situation, there's no training really that prepares you for it. I've been in training for it at my college. I also have a criminal justice degree. One of my friends was in the military that I was with. It's still haunting, and it's scary, and it makes you feel like you're not safe in places that you should feel safe in. And I don't know really how I'm gonna be able to go back to the mall without feeling like that again. I know eventually I'll go. I'm not gonna go today or tomorrow. I don't know. If you were there, or if you've been in a situation like this, or just want to offer some support to me and my friends, leave a comment down below. And thanks for listening.